What is going on, all of my ETC hodlers? Hodling now for the gains in the future. Big shout out to you guys, as well as an even bigger shout out to the veterans that have served this country. I do love and appreciate every single one of you guys. But as far as ETC in this video, we are going to go over the Ethereum Classic Trust ETF because the short interest has more than doubled over the past 7 days. So are we heading to a short squeeze? Are we going to see a pop soon? All of that, we are going to get into it in this video, as well as the technical analysis and everything you guys need to know for ETC right now, because it is getting very, very exciting. And this is not a crypto that you want to sleep on. ETC is the most undervalued cryptocurrency on the whole crypto exchange market or cryptocurrency market. So we're going to get into it. The only thing that I do ask is that you tap, tickle, touch, or smash the like button for me. Make it turn blue. Help us push this video out to an even bigger audience so we can get them knowledge about ETC. And also make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do greatly appreciate every single one of you guys, as well as I have my buy and sell alerts link down below in the description for the Patreon. I send out buy and sell alerts for stocks, options, and crypto, as well as news events that happen in the market. So if you're not able to watch the market all day, every day like I do, that is something that is specifically made for you guys. Also, there is a link down below to get $70 in whatever free stock that you want using the link for public. So make sure you guys do that. Let me know what you choose and how much you get down below in the comment section. Now, ETC is currently up 2.33% for the day. It is getting quite volatile after midnight. We did hit a high just recently at 1:25 a.m. at 2.69% positive. So maybe the FUD is going away, maybe it is not, but we are hodling, like I said, for the gains in the future, because we all know ETC is the most undervalued cryptocurrency in the crypto world. Now, as far as the short interest, now this is coming from Ortex, and we have the on loan shares at 39.9K, utilization rate of 11.6%. That is basically saying out of the total shares that shorts could go short in, only 11.6% of those are being used. So this is not really signifying a short squeeze, but when we do take a look at specific details about this, we could see 7 days ago the shares on loan were 14.8K. Now they're 39.9K. This is a change of 169.59%. But what is even better than that, guys, is the utilization rate. 7 days ago was 0.83%. Now it is at 11.56%. That is a gain, or a change I should say, of 1,292%. So there's a lot of short interest coming from ETC, and that would explain why we fell so hard. But the thing is, once we do start to get either positive news, we don't get too much news about ETC right on their Twitter page sometimes, but once we start to get that bullish momentum come back into the stock, we will see a significant short squeeze here, as well as if we start to get social data, we could get an even bigger short squeeze. That is just how these things work, and this does look very good. As far as the days to cover, 7 days ago it was at 0.02. Now it is at 0.06. So that is good. The more that it does go up, that is a change of 172.77%. So if we stay on this upward trajectory of more shorts going into short the Ethereum Classic Trust ETF, then this will be good. Given a pop, shorts are going to start covering their position. That is pretty much a given. As far as the cost to borrow, we are currently at 7.48%. 7 days ago we were at 6.18%. This is a 21.03% change, and that basically implies a bigger move, because if these institutions are whoever it is going to loan out shares to be sold short, they want to get a bigger percentage move if they think a bigger move is coming. So that is the simple way to explain that. But as far as the official Ethereum Classic Twitter page, they did post this 20 hours ago. It says the future blockchain landscape will be stacked, meaning secure proof of work blockchains like ETC will serve as base layers, able to anchor to and provide security for L2, L3, L4 plus networks. If you click on the picture, Donald McIntyre, our guy Donald McIntyre, says, what I do, it says ETC will be the second largest POW blockchain behind BTC at the base layer of the blockchain industry stack. Bitcoin will be worth 12 trillion, Ethereum Classic will be worth 6 trillion. click on the picture. In the L1 high security blockchains, you have Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic, Dogecoin, Litecoin, Monero, and other L1s. It's just in question mark, the smaller ones. But Ethereum Classic will be one of the go-to proof of work blockchains to actually develop on and create cryptocurrencies off of. Now, even given the hash rate has stayed at these elevated levels, this is something developers are going to be looking at very closely to see if this does fall off. Because where we are right now, it is virtually impossible to do a 51% hack on ETC, if not impossible at this point. They have implemented other things that pretty much make it impossible. I wouldn't say anything is impossible though, right? If you have a huge multiple warehouse facility, you could probably hack Bitcoin, or a huge warehouse, right? So not hack, but attack. You could do that to any proof of work blockchain if you had enough mining power going to it. Over 51%, you get the control of the blockchain, and that's where you can start double spending. Now, as far as what is new from the technical analysis, we have just been staying in between the $60 range and the $70 range, which is what I expected going into this weekend. Now, on Robinhood, it says we are currently at 66.41%, currently trending up 2.5% as of right now. But back to the technical analysis, we may have started a bull run as of, when was this, May 30th. So yesterday, when we did hit our bottom of about 61, it is way too early to tell, and like we've seen back here, it can change. But even back here, we went from 59.91 at the low to 68.26 at the high. So this was a about $10 move, so that is pretty significant, and I do expect some kind of move like that even heading into Monday and Tuesday. Should be good for the cryptocurrency markets overall, because the FUD is wearing away. You know, if we were going to see a huge sell-off or huge move, we would have seen that. We kind of seen that, but it wasn't to a huge extent, and ETC did fare better than a lot of other cryptocurrencies. Now, as far as the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, they are literally bound together, so that is a pretty neutral sign. One is not really going under the other, and that does sit at $65.07. So if we do break that, and there is a price discrepancy, right? So this is on Webull, but if we do break that, then we could definitely be in for a bullish uptrend. As far as the MACD though, it does look bullish, good inflows coming in, and the CCC line is above the blue signal line with a fairly large gap, and they are both trending up. So it does look good as far as the technical analysis. Now, my lower end range does stay the same at about $60, and like I've said in previous videos, if we do fall under that, our next level to watch is $55, but this is not going to be a strong support level. $50 will be a stronger actual technical support level, as well as a psychological support level, and if we break through that for whatever reason, about $40 is going to be our low, as we've seen when all the bad news was coming out. But I highly think that is highly unlikely. But as far as the upside, I do expect to pop back up to around $67 here shortly. That'll be the first level that I'm watching. And if we do strongly break above that, then we are going to 70. That is pretty much what the technicals are saying. And then after that, it's about $95. We really don't have a resistance level between 75 and 95. So that'll be interesting to see how that does play out. About 77. I shouldn't say that. And then after 77, it's looking at about 95. Yeah, so I was a little bit too zoomed in. But around 77 would be the next level that I would be watching. And then, like I said, the $95 mark. Sorry for that little stutter or whatever you want to call it, skip up in the technical analysis. I was zooming out. But with that being said, it does look pretty good. The RSI is starting to curl back up, which is a given. We're bouncing about 3% now, I do believe, almost 3%. So that is a given as well. I would just watch here closely if you're a trader in this. I know most of us are holding this for the long term, and that is what my not recommendation would be, because nothing is a recommendation. Do whatever you want. You're going to lose 90% or you're going to 10x or more in value. So if you can't live with either one of those, if the money's going to make you go Hollywood, or if the loss is going to make you super sad or depressed, don't invest in ETC or any cryptocurrency for that matter. That's pretty much a given. But if you didn't know that, there is the secret key to that. But It all looks good here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. That is pretty much all the information I do have to give to you guys. If you like what was in the video, make sure to like the video quite literally and comment down below what you think about ETC. Do you think we're going to continue to trade sideways? Do you think we're looking for a breakout here or potentially to the downside? Let me know, as well as subscribe to the channel. Now, with that being said, enjoy the rest of your guys' Memorial Day weekend, and until next time, take care.